Welcome to Arjan's OpenIDEO and the Trustee Challenge update. This time I want to talk a little bit about the ideation process on the OpenIDEO platform. It's triggered by a comment that Christine Tam left on my my idea. She was wondering whether she should post her own idea that was relatively similar to mine, or give me the points of difference so that I could incorporate them into my idea. Now, this is a collaboration that I really like of OpenIDEO. People building on each other's ideas, trying to improve them, and through iteration process of updating concepts, you can see them grow and improve on them. But it also made me think a little bit about the process of OpenIDEO and the different phases. Now, if you ask me, the first two phases, inspirations and ideas, are very divergent, meaning what we're doing in the inspiration phase is basically coming up with as many examples as possible. Some of them are connected, some are not, and others are connected to each other but not to the earlier ones. And the basic principle, the basic idea behind this phase is getting as many inspirations as possible. Now, into the second phase, the ideas phase, is where we come up with solutions to the central challenge question. And also in this phase, I believe we should be very divergent. Again, meaning come up with as many ideas as possible. Maybe they are similar to each other, maybe they are connected to each other, and maybe not. So also in the ideas phase, I like to see as many as possible ideas, and some of them connected. In later phases, like the applause phase that's coming up, and then prototyping, and then the selection of the final ideas, that's where we start being convergent, meaning from all the different ideas we have together put onto the collaboration platform, through applause and through commenting and through the evaluation phase, some get selected in a funnel, and that will result into a final collection of the best ideas that we've all come up with. So if you ask me, I think it's great in the ideas phase to put as many ideas as possible. You have about 4 days left, so go ideating. But keep in mind, maybe you have received the email from the OpenIDEO administrators. They have had a talk with the challenge sponsors, Humanity United and USAID. And the challenge sponsors were wondering basically two things. They saw a lot of ideas about signaling, about people in a situation sending out a message. And they were wondering what type of information this message contains, and that we could be a bit more specific about that. The other thing that they were wondering about is who is receiving these signals, because sometimes one organization is better equipped to respond to a certain type of violence act or atrocity or hurricane or whatever going on in a certain area. So if you're working on your ideas, think about that too. See you on the platform.